Hello and welcome back to the QTOffice video tutorials. This tutorial will be covering the Expenses tab located here on the gray bar. So let's go ahead and take a look at what Expenses is all about. We'd also like to point out that most of your expenses that can be automated will be automated. And what we mean by that is if you import an order from Mary Kay and Touch, all those numbers will be imported for you, so you don't have to manually enter them. If you do want to import an old order that's past the import date, you can manually add that expense as an expense and just plug in those numbers with the Add Expense tab here. We've broken down the expenses into different categories because they'll be tracked slightly different and have different fields. You can also add your own type of expense under expense category if you'd like to add an additional expense category. All of your expenses will be tied into your tax report, which will accumulate all of your data for the entire year and provide one easy printout or email sheet that you can bring directly to your accountant or that will assist you when filing your own taxes. So let's go ahead and take a look at what some of the sheet is about. The front page here just says My Expenses. It lists a total of your Section 1, Section 2, purchase shipping cost, total paid to Mary Kay, and your total expenses, which will be all of your expenses combined. So let's say that we wanted to go and add an expense. We'll go right up here to the Add Expense tab, and this will be for any normal expense, and there's a list of the different things we have in here. As you can see, the text here in black are the standard ones that are in, and the ones in red are other ones that we have added. If you'd like to buy a computer, laptop, desk, any other kind of hard asset, then you would use the Assets Expense tab located here. Again, you can add your own categories by using the little plus signs wherever you see them. If you're going to be traveling to leadership, seminar, or another Mary Kay or training event, then you can use the Event Expense tab and simply enter in the basic information. Again, you can also add in your new expense type here, but there's several that are listed in the drop-down box for you already. Your Sales Report tab will list your sales broken down by weeks and month, and you can change the month just by selecting here, and you can even go back and look at previous years. After you select the date, you can hit Show Report, and you can also print your findings as well. If you have commission checks or other income you'd like to track, you can also use the Add Income feature here. Let's go ahead and take a look at the My Incomes tab, and you would see that you have money coming in from your paid invoices, and if you've taken partial invoice payments, even your unpaid invoices will show, but not the balance they have not paid. The incomes will list any other incomes that you've manually put in. Let's go ahead and take a look at the tax report. The tax report fields are laid out with your information at the top, your sources of income, and your cost of sales, and your other expenses. This one's almost blank because this is a test account, but these numbers will start to accumulate as you put in data. The data is pulled directly from your imports from Mary Kay and Touch and from the invoices you create. Please see the invoice tutorial videos to see the difference between the tax write-off invoices and the income invoices. If you'd like to look at your expenses, you can click on the My Expenses tab, and you can actually look at first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter, and the year-end report is just a direct link to your tax report. Notice these quarters are going to go off the standard calendar quarters of the year because Mary Kay still files their taxes like everyone else at the end of the year. This is the basic overview of the expenses. So again, anything that can be automated will be automated, and anything else you can enter in easily. We hope you've enjoyed this QT tutorial video and have a great day.